How you doing now? Very well. Thank you very much. And don't worry, I'll come back and do this. Let me just say hello to people. My wife is coming. I'll come back when it starts. Come and do this. Eh? Everybody,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's money?
Sir, no, yellow money.
Good evening, sir. Very well, sir. Welcome.
Good evening, sir. You all?
Hi, how are you now? How are you doing?
Under pressure. I refuse to go under pressure in the name of Jesus.
Very well. What is it? Anything? Sorry? No, it's okay. I mean, they're all good. Today. And that's reality of it. Like, so I've run out of things. How now? How are you now? Madam, how are you now? Oh, no, another day is good for back there. Eh? Don't worry, eh? So, you take time. Just now.
You sure?
Don't try me.
Brazil.
The video I've been at for my driver.
He shot me. Governor, hope you not be scammed. You know what scam me? You be worried boy.
I'll be worried, boy.
No, be worried boy. I will show your bunk this night.
For Kuma Bagelu.
You get sour, you get shaky.
Hey, that time, right? Now pepper soup and yam we take the rope. They put for oil top.
Pepper soup and yam, governor. You be a jay worry. Pepper soup and yam. Don't take Popo Gary. Please put your hands together for His Excellency one more time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My darling wife, First Lady, all of our hosts and guests tonight, very eminent personalities from the creative industry, ladies and gentlemen. First is really to thank God Almighty for making this happen. It was something that we just thought and we said we indeed can put this together very, very quickly because things were happening very, very fast, back to back. And if you permit me, first is really to thank my wife for allowing us to have this event at the State House in Marina. For me, it's about history. At the governor's residence. And it's because of the importance. It's because of the love. It's because of the way we have taken this industry that we've said there is no better place. It's not an Eco Hotel. It's not a Federal Palace Hotel. It's here that gives you the warmth, the closeness, the affinity that you realize to come to the State House and sit and have dinner with us. And if you ask about the story of the State House, this is a place that has been in existence for over 100 years. When Lagos used to be the colony of Lagos, when Lagos, before it became Nigeria, that's where this property has been. So there's a lot of history, there's a lot of story around these old premises, right? And I'm hoping that at some point in time, you know, the likes of Peace will come and do a proper story. The likes of, KK and all of the film industry will come and do a proper story about the Lagos. But today is not about Lagos. Today, it's about all of you here today. Today, it's about the creative industry. Today, it's about the biggest and the largest employer of labor, apart from farming, in Lagos and in our country. And I want to step back a little bit and say that it is not just by chance that as the government we're doing this or will be part of this. If you remember too very well, when we were campaigning and when we started this government over three and a half years ago, we started with a team's agenda. And I'm sure a lot of people remember traffic management and transportation, education and all of it. A lot of people never knew that the second E is actually entertainment and tourism. Meaning that when we were conceiving this government, we had actually put you at the pillar of our responsibility. We've actually thought of it, and we said that for us to succeed as a government, the entertainment pillar and the tourism pillar forms and constitute a priority for us. And so if that has constituted an economic agenda for us, so what we're doing and what we're about is intentional to ensure that what we saw, what we believe, what we realize will be the defining moment of our government, entertainment and everything that stands with it is part of it. And so, for me, when people won and asked and said, no, it's something that we've thought of, it's something that we appreciated, it's something that we knew can indeed change the skyline of our economy. And so to just mention that this is not the first intervention that we're having. Before now, after COVID, right, we've said to ourselves, how can we deliberately intervene in that industry? What are the things we can do? All of you are professionals, you are practitioners, you are doing your own thing in your little way. How can government support? How can we help you? How can we help you leapfrog? We said one of the things that we realize that is missing is skills development and the cost of acquiring those skills. And we'll identify two, they are not just local names, two global names, in your industry, Ebony Life TV and Del York. And so we set up what we call the Lagos Creative Academy. So what we've been doing in the last 2 years, and some of them might be in this room, is that after every 3 months, we've been paying their tuition, we've been paying their cost of curriculum, and we've been developing and we've been training script writers, cinematographers, screenwriters, directors, producers, everything. And even with Del York, right, they do not only an internship, they actually do like, what's it called now? They do like a self-assessment, they do like a project at the end of it, so that they can indeed stand on their own and hold on, to the learnings that they've had and be somebody. And most recently, we also had another partnership, with the president of Guild's Peace, I am Musibe. And that's what he had said, that currently she's training people in different parts of the city, of the state, and we're indeed very happy with what she's doing, with what our own organization is doing. And there's so many things we're still doing, we're going to do with the AMA Award. They want to take Lagos, to global stage. They want to take Lagos to the film festival in France. They want to take us to all around the world. And those are some of the things that we're doing, with AMA. Outside of that, right, we also set up a small body where we said that what can we do to help the movie industry? A lot of people have ideas, a lot of people have creativity, but they don't even have the seed money to even just do small short videos. And so we set up a small committee that we do not even influence at all, and we've given them grants to say that identify producers, movie producers, and give them support, grants, 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, whatever it is that you desire, that each of those creative, artists, each of those producers, what they require, give it to them, and it's a grant, it's not a loan, so that they can produce their movie and they can sell it out there and they can use it to, and I think we've done 1 or 2 of those series. There's another set of that industry, so of that payment that we do. Each set is about 250 million, and they just grant it, and it's free. For us, we see it as if we can support people that are in the tech space, if we can support people that are in entrepreneur, we actually also can support people that are in the entertainment industry. We realize that funding could be a challenge, right? And we said that we don't want to disrupt it. Let us just support, and everybody just go and fly and do all of the big stuff that they know how to do better. Kenny is here. They have been doing this for decades, by sweat, by blood, by everything. And they continue, to remain an household name. But the beauty about it now is that we need to scale this thing up. Everywhere in the world, it's all about Nigerian music, it's all about Nigerian entertainers, it's all about Nigerian movie industry. Next week, just to also mention, there's a whole contingent of Bollywood that are coming to Lagos. A whole contingent from the Indian film industry that just want to collaborate and partner with the Nollywood in Nigeria. And I'm hosting them, and they're all coming, from India. And we've said it, right? Now, after the Hollywood, we think the number shows that Nollywood is the next, after even taking over Bollywood. So all those other ones, Kennywood, and they're still coming right behind, all of you great guys. So you can see that intentionally, as a government, it is in our own self-enlightening interest that we work with you, that we develop you, that will help you fly to whatever level you can do. And you've seen a government that is willing to support, to embrace, to encourage, and to make the space your space, to give you all of the opportunity that you can indeed become not just a local champion, you can become a global champion. And so for me, when the opportunity of another intervention came up, which is the Eddies, we did not only just butt into it, we saw it as a strategic intervention. And I'm using those words very creatively, as a strategic intervention for us to take our music industry, to take it global, right? We've been doing it locally for the past 14 series of the Eddies, right? And we felt that when the promoters felt, let's take it global, the least we can do is to support that bold initiative. And right now, we believe that the 15th edition of the Eddies is going to go bigger, bolder, and better. We want to showcase to the world where all of you are from, what has been the strength, and where all the big names that we know here today, where they have come from. Like I had said, there are hundreds and thousands others who require those world stage, to be whoever they are. And I want to just talk about the history around the Eddies, and to say that, thank you very much, Ayo. This looks beautiful. I didn't know you were going to give me this, but it suits. A lot of people do not know, how the head came about. It's it's an amended version of one of you, the late Sultan. And I think we can, in his memory, also just give him a round of applause. He walked in into Big TV, dressed up like this, and he just had a better amendment of it. And that's what has turned into a global and a world name today. So you can see that there is a lot with a mind of possibility. You just need to be able to free your mind, because you're in the creative industry. Free your mind and free your heart, and you can indeed conquer the entire world. Don't see yourself, as a local person. Don't see yourself as just a regional person. See yourself. Dream big. Set high standards for yourself, and let the likes of Ayo, the likes of KK Kenny, and the likes of your government be able to help you actualize and elevate your dream. The young ladies and the men that have come out here today, God knows where they will be in 2 years' time. It will just be that it was just a night out that they came and they turned out to be a global name. That's the mind of creativity. That's what the creative industry, that's what it can be. And that's what I want all of you here to take back home. And there's so many crazy things, nice things that is coming out of our country. Let's dwell more, on the positivity. Let's dwell more on the positive energy that we have. Like everybody said, there's problem everywhere. There's problem. Half of all of the countries in the world are defaulting in their numbers. The depression in some other countries is unimaginable. Today we talk that people are going to Ghana for entertainment. Ghana's inflation has gone up to about 22-23%. Ghana is defaulting. IMF has to come. So it's really a tough time. But entertainment is one of the calls that we can make. Entertainment is one of the defining moments that can help us, turn the negativity into positivity, and that we can attract, all of the needed worldwide intervention funding, that all of you can be global players. So for me, it's just about doing the right thing. It's about creating that opportunity for all of you, and it's about ensuring that you can use the platform of government also to be a stepping stone, to all of the things that you can become. I want to thank all of you for agreeing to be here this evening. I want to thank you, knowing fully well that it's been a simple event, but it's been a very, very, very classic event. It's an event that indeed it will resonate with me for a very long time, and I'm sure with you. Let's join the movement. right? And like AY said, I wish I have a plane, I would have taken everybody to Eddy's. But you know how it is to get to America now. Visas are 3-4 years ahead. We're still working on it. There's some people from American embassy here. Let's just plead with them so that they can, reduce that time and help us, and just make it a lot easier for them. But if it's not this year, right, the 16, by the grace of God, will be bigger than the 15. And we'll all be able to create bigger and better opportunity. Let's go out there and join the movement. Thank you very, very much and enjoy the rest of the evening. Ayo, you want to say something? Please come.
Okay, you've heard it from the governor. The Lagos Constellation of Stars beyond the Eddies is headed for greatness. And you've heard from His Excellency one more time. Please show some love and put your hands together.
Okay, so he's put me on the spot again. So we're still having a few challenges with some of our nominees. So we'll be very creative. We'll see how we work with Ayo to be able to move a lot more of our nominees, to Atlanta to change the world. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. We like to say a very big thank you to His Excellency for committing to do this for the Eddies. Flying some of the nominees, which of course is very, very important. There's the beauty of any award is when you have the nominees present to receive their awards. It makes a lot of sense for them not to receive the awards in absentia. So thank you very much, His Excellency. And of course, the show is not over. We have quite a good number of entertainers.